let's head to Takoradi right now, because 29-year-old JoyNews, who faked her kidnapping in Takoradi in the Western region on the 22nd October 2021, has been sentenced to 6 years imprisonment with hard labor by the Takoradi Circuit Court. It was presided over by His Honor Michael Ampedu. Michelle was initially. All right, so Michael Ampedu, and she was initially giving 2 separate counts on her 2 charges, which she pleaded guilty to at the same court on Monday. She was charged for deceiving a public officer and the publication of false news with an attempt to cause fear and panic. My colleague Inathalia Kwanzaa was in court for JoyNews. He joins me via Zoom for more. Inathalia, what more can you tell us?
Yes, so Aisha, just like you've rightly said, this young lady, JoyNews, was said to have been kidnapped on last week, Friday, 22nd of October. And this was an attempt to collect an amount of 5,000 Ghana cedis from her adopted father. So her father had reported the incident to the Takoradi police station. And then on the 23rd of October, JoyNews herself came to the police station to report herself that she was joking, and for that matter, she wasn't kidnapped. Before that, 2 accomplices had been arrested by the police already. One, Susan Awotrin, and then Francis Eshan, who was aiding in the investigation. So these people were all arrested at the Takoradi Central Police Station. Yesterday, they were taken to the Takoradi Circuit Court A. At the court, JoyNews pleaded guilty to the 2 offenses of 1, deceit of public officer.
All right, Inathalia Kwanzaa is a correspondent in Takoradi. She's been monitoring
of false news with intent. Hello, Aisha.
Go ahead, Inathalia.
Yes. So yesterday she pleaded guilty to the case. So this morning she came back to court. When the case was called, the judge asked that a pregnancy test should be conducted on her. Immediately, the 2 CID who brought her to court took her to the European hospital, which was close by. After close to 1 hour, they came back, and then her case was recalled. When the case was recalled, the judge said because she had showed remorse on Monday, and for the fact that her adopted father had also attempted kneeling down in court to plead on her behalf, and for the fact that they had also pleaded for mitigation, they would lessen her sentence. But she is being punished to serve as a deterrent to others who would think of otherwise also committing the same crime, because kidnapping has become synonymous with Takoradi. The judge cited the case of the 4 missing Takoradi girls, that this is a case which is so fresh in the memories of the people of Takoradi and then the whole of Ghana. And there have been several instances of fake kidnapping being reported in the region. So she is serving as a scapegoat for others so that would not repeat. So Aisha, for her first charge, which is deceit of public officer, the judge said that the minimum and maximum sentence is from 5 years to 10 years, but she was given 6 years. And then publication of false news, the sentence is usually from 6 months to 3 years, and she was given 2 years. But accumulating all these charges, the judge says she is going to serve 6 years. This is because 1, she's a first-time offender of the law. 2, she cooperated with investigators and she showed remorse. And 3, for the fact that she has a 3-year-old son. The judge also said that her 3-year-old son would be given to her adopted father, whom she had intended to extort this 5,000 cedis from, because he has shown love to JoyNews. So, Aisha, this is what happened in court today.
The family receiving this?
Hello, Aisha.
Inathalia, how is the family receiving this?
Well, Aisha, it hasn't been easy for them, but I spoke to a neighbor who says that even though it's not easy for them, they feel this neighbor happens to be the brother of Susan Awotrin, one of the accomplices in this kidnapping case. He says that even though this is not good for them. He thinks it will serve as a deterrent to everyone. Let's take a listen to him when he spoke to the media.
All right, we'll try and get that soundbite for you. But in Athalia, I also want to find out the mood in the community where this lady lives. How are they also taking the sentence?
Aisha, the community within Takoradi, we've spoken to few people or some people, and they say that they feel that it serves her right because they are tired of the fact that, just like the judge said, if you don't know Takoradi and you mention kidnapping, then one's attention will be drawn to where Takoradi is. They feel that anyone who does something like this should be punished. Some people are also of the view that the judgment is too harsh, but they still accept the fact that they are happy that this lady in question has been sentenced for what she has done.
In Athalia Kwanzaa is a woman in Takoradi, and she's been monitoring events for us.